Hi, this is Ricardo Gomez and welcome to Think Big Change, where I help people to go from where they are in their life to where they want to be. See, in the last 20 years, I've been very curious about why some people are much more successful than others. What makes the difference in their action and more specifically in their mindset? Because we know that, at the end of the year, everybody's getting excited about the goals. Everybody wants to create money things and wants to give up money things. And then research studies shows that usually within 3 weeks, about 60 to 70% of those people don't even look at their goals again. They probably look at their goal towards the end of the year. And so this is not about a goal setting because there's so much out there, there's so much information about how-tos. This is more about the mindset to prepare you to keep moving forward once you decide to create what you want. So I'm gonna share with you 5 tips that once you apply them in your life, I guarantee you will see the result. If you apply them one way or the other, you will have totally different result. So let me start with that. So the truth about what it takes to succeed. Step number 1. What is your attitude and intention for the day? What is your first thought in the morning when you wake up? Do you have a mindset of today's a great day, I'm gonna do X, Y, Z? Or are you just going into automatic pilot and all you want is to go to work, do your stuff, come back, watch TV, etc., 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 etc. So the way you prepare your mindset is very simple. It's the power of questions. So let me ask you, what kind of question do you have in the morning for yourself? And I'm gonna give you some tips. If you start your day asking yourself questions like, what's great about my day? What's great about my week? What's great about my project? What's great about what I'm gonna do right now? So that's the key. What is your attitude and intention for your day, for your week, for your months, for your life? The second question you can ask yourself is, what about I'm excited? What about am I excited about what I'm planning to do right now? Or what could I be excited, in case you don't feel anything? And really, feel it, feel the emotion, feel the drive. Get your mindset in the right position. But also, you want to be aware of what might prevent you. So ask yourself the following question. What's not perfect yet? What is not perfect yet towards what I want to achieve? And the reason you ask yourself that question is because you want to know where you are in the path towards where you want to go, be, become, get. So what's not perfect yet? And just write it down so you're aware. The next question is, what could prevent me? What could prevent me from X, Y, Z? And the reason you want to ask that question is because you want to find out some reasons, some excuses, some limitation, anything that may prevent you from getting to where you want to be. So very, very important. So you start with what's great about my life, or my day, or my week, what about I'm excited, and then what's not perfect yet, and what could prevent me from achieving that. Super, super duper important, okay? Tip number 2 is your hour power. So in the morning, most people wake up in the morning and just jump into the device. They check the email. They go into a pattern that doesn't really lead them anywhere. So the key here is really in the morning focus on your first hour, and you want to call that your hour power. And what do you do during your hour power? Very simple. The first thing you do during your hour power is breathing. You want to be breathing in the morning. So take a couple minutes when you're in bed, before you jump out of the bed, and take some breathing in and out. Deep breathing. Because this is the moment to really connect with your body and with your mind and really start thinking about, what's important to me right now in my life. Really take the time to breathe and connect with your breathing. The second thing you want to do is to drink water, because depending on how many hours you've been sleeping or how many hours you need to sleep, water is the most important component of your body. You probably heard that your body it's 70% of water, and right now it's been 6-7 hours at least since last time you had water. So make sure that after your breathing exercise, you drink some water. And then stretch. Take 10 minutes. Really just take minutes. Think about the cat. The cat, as soon as they wake up or they go from one place to the other after being, immobile for a while, they stretch. So really take 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever time you want to create for that, and stretch. Some simple exercise, very simple. Go on Amazon, buy some DVD or CD or anything that could help you. Boom, 5, 10 minutes. All right. The fourth thing is breakfast. After you do all of that, get yourself a healthy breakfast. Get yourself healthy that's going to give you the drive and the energy, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So make sure you get the right nutrients in your body. I'm not going to give you a course or tips on what you should have in the morning, but the difference where you eat something in the morning and right after you need some coffee. Maybe that's not a good sign. Maybe you want to change your diet specifically if you don't feel that energy at that moment. All right? Number 2 of your hour power is really stay away from your device. Stay away from your computer, from your email, from your social media, at least for the first hours. If you are like most people, and hopefully you're not, but if you're like most people, 70% of people apparently first thing they do in the morning is check their social media and check their email. Here's the challenge with that. When you do that, you lose control. You are not in control of your day. You are not in control of your mindset, because right now, when people do that, what they do is basically they react. They're in the reaction mode. They see an email, they feel like they have to respond right away. They see a comment on Facebook, they feel like they have to, respond right away. Unless your business is social media, stay away the first hour and really connect with your mindset. Really go through the question that I already shared with you and the question I'm going to be sharing with you. Because the social media and the email, they can wait a little longer. There were no prime, they can wait a little longer. This is your hour power in the morning. All right? Number 3 of your hour power, it's schedule and prioritize your day. So let's say it takes you 20 minutes to do this, 20, 30 minutes to do breathing, water, stretch, breakfast, and then take another, 15, 20, 30 minutes to schedule and prioritize your day. And again, if you stay away from all the email, social media, now you have time to think about, okay, what's really important for me today? What do I want to create? What do I want to get today? What do I want to achieve? Who do I want to connect with? Maybe you're in a relationship, maybe you have children, maybe you have a loved one, a friend that you want to send a text, a quick, hey, I was thinking about you. If you have a loved one, this is a perfect time maybe to say, hey, I love you. Really connect with yourself, with the people around you, and with your priority for the day. Really, really important that. All right? Tip number 3, think with end game in mind. If you read that great book from Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, I think that's number 3, is to think with the end game in mind. And so once you have your priority and your outcome of things you want to do, really visualize what is it that you want. Really take a minute or two and maybe close your eyes and see the result of the outcome that you want. Really see it, feel it, and maybe hear what's happening once you have it. What's going to happen when you do that, it's going to create certainty and confidence that it's going to happen. And also what's going to happen, that thought, that outcome goal that you have, it's going to be right there in front of your mind, and your focus is going to go there. Really, really important. So visualize, see the result, feel and hear what will happen like it's really happening, and get that certainty. All right? Number 4, the win and losses of your day. So the win and losses of your day. So think about the following. If you don't measure, how are you going to know what kind of improvement do you need to do or have? So what you need to do is really the week to review your week at the end of the week. So first, schedule a time at the end of the week to review your week. So you schedule a time and you think about, okay, what was great about my week? What was awesome about my week? What did I do right during my week? What was right? What did I do right? And really write it down. Remember, this is a time for yourself. So if you are with a loved one, or if you have children or family, really let them know, hey, listen, I need 30 minutes. Either Saturday morning, Saturday night, Sunday morning, and put in a calendar. Let me ask you a question. If you had a really important meeting with someone, really important person every week, would you show up? If you know that that meeting could change the quality of your life forever, would you show up? I bet you would. Same thing. You want to show up at your own meeting, because going through the question of what was great and what did I do right, it's going to give you a strategy that's working moving forward. Really, really important. But also you want to know, what did you do wrong? What did you do wrong that week and why? Look, this is not a time to beat yourself up. No, this is a time again to be aware. Once you're aware of what's not working, you can change it. So ask yourself, what did I do wrong and why? And there you're gonna maybe find some answers of the thing that you might need to change. So next question will be, what needs improvement for next week? See, if you know that you wasted some time in one specific area more than the other, but you didn't get the result that you set yourself to get, well, now you know why. Really, really important. And finally, celebrate. You want to celebrate your wins and losses. You want to celebrate because what gets rewarded get repeated. Very, very important. And you want to celebrate also because you found out what you did that wasn't working and now you can change it. All right? Number 5, my favorite one. Be grateful. Really, really be grateful every day. Whether it's in the morning or at the end of the day, be grateful, and so take a few moments every day to be grateful and really think about it. Let it sink in. Maybe thank yourself and thank your loved one. Take the time to thank yourself for the things that you've been doing, the thing that you're creating for yourself and maybe your loved one as well. And thank your loved one. Let them know. If you have children, let them know that you truly love them, that you're truly proud of them. If you're in a relationship, really take a couple minutes and let them know. Hey, listen, I really love you. You're so important in my life. I just wanted to share that with you. Because we all have a need of connection. We all have a need of certainty in the relationship. So probably you know that you love that person, but if you haven't verbalized to them, something's missing. So really take the time to do that. Now, what about your body? When was last time you thanked your body for what it does? So really thank your body for being healthy, for being strong, for being smart, for being, your eyes. Thank your eyes for being able to see, your ears to hear everything, your heart for beating without you even be aware, and really connect. All right? Because, remember, your worst day is probably someone else's dream day. What I mean by that? Well, we have tendency to, as a human being, to beat ourselves up when something doesn't work, or give ourselves a hard time, or feeling down because something didn't go the way we wanted to. Really take the time to realize that that bad day that you called your worst day is probably someone else's dream day. So really focus on that. All right? So I want to thank you. And if you like this video, go ahead and enter your name and email right below, and I will be sending you the workbook that I create to follow along this video to create those results you want in your life. Again, it could be in relationship, personal growth, business, communication, anything that will help you to propose your life to the next level. And so thank you very much for checking my website, and write down any questions or comment in the comment section below. I thank you very much. This is Ricardo Gomez at Think Big Change. Thank you.